Good evening, PokeTubers. We're going to be doing a husband versus wife challenge here. We're going to be each opening up our own set of Prismatic Evolutions products. So I'm going to be opening up one surprise box, and my wife's going to be opening up one surprise box. I'm opening up a Glaceon tech sticker collection. My wife will be opening up a Sylveon tech sticker collection. And then she will also be opening up a accessory pouch collection, and I will be opening up a poster box. And then we're going to split a third surprise box. We're going to open 2 packs each, so let's see who has the better pulls. Alright guys, so we're going to do my half first. Here's the 2 promos from 2 of the surprise boxes. So we have an extra Espeon, so might be looking to trade one of these towards a prismatic stamp we don't have yet. So there's that. We'll put that in the background. So we're each opening up one surprise box, one sticker box, and then I chose a poster box, and I'm also opening up half of a surprise box. So I'm opening a total of 12 packs, and my wife is opening up a little bit more than me since she chose the accessory pouch collection box. So here goes pack number 1. It starts with an Electric Energy, Black Belt's Training, Houndoom, Professor's Research, Applin, Heatran, Rescue Board, Professor Turo's Scenario, Binary, Flutter Mane, and a Snorlax EX out of the first pack. So not a bad start at all. We'll go ahead and put that in the background here and move on to the second pack now. So the second pack starts with a Water Energy, Hoot Hoot, Black Belt's Training, Riolu, Professor's Research, Festival Grounds, Sea King, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, a Hoot Hoot Pokeball, a Binding Mochi, and finally a Groudon. So here would be the end of a tech sticker collection, or the poster box, if you will. So there's one product down. Third pack starts with a Metal Energy, Goldeen, Rotostick, Fan Rotom, Habanberry, Bug Catching Set, Shaman, Briar, Goldeen, Professor Turo's Scenario, and a Jolteon. So here comes the fourth pack now. So the fourth pack starts with an Electric Energy, Larvitar, Binary, Professor's Research, Pinsir, Crispin, Glass Trumpet, Halucha, a Binary Pokeball, nice pull, a Roaring Moon, and finally a Dusknoir. So nothing too crazy so far. Just one EX card and a couple of Pokeballs. So hopefully we can get something a bit better here soon. This next pack starts with a Psychic Energy, Miltank, Riolu, Aromatisse, Noibat, Executor, Rescue Board, Binding Mochi, Houndoom, Halucha, and a Monkey Dory. Alright, so we are about halfway through my portion after this pack, and then we will be moving on to my wife's portion. So pack number 6 starts with a Metal Energy, Black Belt's Training, Fan Rotom, Slowpoke, Hippopotas, Lacey, Halucha, Techno Radar, Crispin, Litleo, and a Noctowl. Alright, Umbreon and Espeon on the next pack art. Alright, this next pack starts with a Fighting Energy, Black Belt's Training, Dusclops, Hippopotas, Houndour, Suicune, Buddy Buddy Poffin, Kieran, a Glass Trumpet Pokeball Reverse, a Dunsparce Reverse, and nice, a full art Giacomo, I think is how you pronounce that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Giacomo, or Giacomo, however you say it. Nonetheless, we did get a full art trainer with 5 packs left to go in my portion. So this pack starts with a Metal Energy, Bidoof, Spritzy, Roto Stick, Cottony, Festival Grounds, Great Tusk, Professor Seta's Vitality. Nice. We got an A-Spec Trainer, Scoop Up Cyclone, a Cottony Reverse, and a Groudon. Alright, so we're down to the last 4 packs now. Last 4 packs, and then we will see if my wife can do better than me on the pulls. Alright, so this pack starts with a Water Energy, Miltank, Riolu, Aromatisse, Noibat, Area Zero Under Depths, Regigigas, a Carmine, a Great Tusk Pokeball, Sneasel, and the final card would be a Flareon. 3 more packs to go. 3 more packs to go. And then I want to say my wife has like 15 or 16 packs. So again, she has a couple more packs than I do, just because she's going to be opening up an accessory pouch collection, which had 2 more packs than what I chose, which is the poster collection. This pack starts with a Water Energy, Execute, Larry's Skill, Dunsparce, Goldeen, Professor Seta's Vitality, Suicune, Crispin, Execute. Oh, nice. So we did get 1 Master Ball. So that is the first Master Ball card that we've seen in this opening. A Great Tusk Master Ball. And we actually just pulled that in Pokeball form. So that's pretty cool. Master Ball, Pokeball Reverse. And then a Okie Dokie Holo Rare. So I'm going to sleeve up the Master Ball here. That is definitely a decent pull there. And we have 2 more packs to go on my half of the opening. Alright, second to last pack starts with a Metal Energy, Professor's Research, Applin, Goldeen, Roto Stick, Festival Grounds, Sea King, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, Black Belt's Training, Bronzor, and a Whimsicott. So moving on to the final pack in my half of the opening, and then we'll be moving right into my wife's portion. So let's see if we can get some last pack magic out of this final pack. That starts with a Fire Energy, a Duraludon, Pupitar, Bronzor, Aromatisse, Kieran, Scream Tail, Janine's Secret Art, an Executor, that is a Pokeball Reverse, and we have the Stage 1, or I guess the pre-evolution of Executor, Execute Reverse, and a Sylveon Rare. So now we're going to go ahead and move into my wife's portion of the opening, and we will see you when that begins. Alright, y'all, so the wife is behind the camera now. From one of our other surprise boxes, we got the Jolteon EX, the Prismatic Evolution stamp, so that's a pretty cool looking card right there. As of right now, I have 5 of the 9 Prismatic stamps, so we're getting pretty close on completing that set. So she is going to go ahead and open 16 packs? 14 packs. She's going to go ahead and open 14 packs. Again, I opened 12 in my portion, and she's going to open 16 to see kind of who gets the better hits. So we're going to go ahead and move on here to pack number 1 as we set up the Jolteon there in the background. And I have to read off the names. So let's see if we get anything good in my wife's portion. Alright, so the first pack is going to start with a Grass Energy, Eevee, and Execute, Larry's Skill, a Dunsparce, Sea King, Kieran, an Executor, Noctowl, a Pyroar, and finally a Monkey Dory. So there would be pack number 1. And again, my wife is opening up 14 packs versus my 12 packs. So she's going to be opening up 2 additional packs because she chose the pouch collection. So the next pack starts with a Fire Energy, a Lopunny, Friends in Paldea, a Bronzor, Furfrou, a Crispin Trainer, Bronzong, a Techno Radar Trainer, Pinsir Reverse, a Briar Reverse, and finally a Dusknoir Hollow. Dusknoir Hollow. So nothing too crazy so far, but we have just begun. We do know it is prismatic, so I'm sure there are hits in there somewhere hiding from us. So the next pack here is going to start with a Lightning Energy, a Litleo, Dracloak, Duraludon, a Black Belt's Trainer, Suicune, a Buddy Buddy Poffin Trainer, Kieran Trainer, a Fluttermane, and I think that is a Pokeball Reverse. I don't see the M on there anywhere, so that would be a Pokeball Reverse. And we have a Explorer's Guidance, and nice, we have pulled an EX card, a Terapagos EX. Very nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sleeve that one up there. And we'll kind of put her pile of hits right here. And at the end of this video, we'll summarize the hits from my opening and my wife's opening and see who did better. Who got more hits, who got more value. So the next pack is going to start with a Metal Energy, a Fan Rotom, Slowpoke, Hippopotas, Bidoo, Crispin, a Bronzong, Techno Radar, an Eevee Reverse, a Diplin Reverse, and finally a Groudon Hollow. Groudon Hollow. So I think we're getting somewhat close to being halfway through my wife's portion of the opening. So will there be a God Pack hiding in here? An SIR? Let's see. We have an Electric Energy starting the next pack. A Lopunny. Friends in Paldea. Bronzor. A Furfrou. Pyroar. A Buddy Buddy Poffin Trainer. Sea King. A Whimsicott Reverse. Oh, very nice. We have a Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. Now, I do not believe that is an SIR, but it might be a hyper rare. The rarity. And wow, right behind that, what are the odds? Right behind that, we have an Ortega Full Art Trainer. So that has to be the best pack of the opening, honestly, that I've seen so far. And the Ortega Trainer I've pulled quite a few times, but I have not pulled the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX yet. So that was a very solid pack right there. Probably one of the best packs of Prismatic I've seen on this channel.
Haha, I win.
Aside from the time I pulled the SIR, of course. The Vaporeon SIR.
Nobody cares. My pack's better.
Alright, next pack starts with a Grass Energy. Black Belt's Training, Bronzor, a Professor's Research, Bidoo, a Sea King, Regigigas, a Cypher Maniacs Code Breaking, Scoop Up Cyclone, and it looks like we've each pulled one of those now, so nice. A Blood Moon Ursaluna. And then finally, we have an Archaludon Hollow Rare. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next pack now. And it looks like so far, my wife has quite the stack over here. And we'll have to see. It's definitely going to be pretty close on who wins. But I believe I had a total of 7 hits, 7 or 8 hits when I did my opening. So she's definitely getting close. The next pack starts with a Metal Energy, Professor's Research, seeing a lot of these, Dusclops, Dunsparce, a Houndour, Scream Tail, a Janine's Secret Art Trainer, Regigigas, a Spritzy, another Professor's Research, this time it's Professor Sycamore, and we have a Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon. I believe right now we are probably halfway, possibly a little more than halfway, into my wife's portion of the opening. So the next pack starts with a Psychic Energy, a Noibat, Black Belt's Training, Fan Rotom, Slowpoke, an Earthen Vessel Trainer, Rescue Board, Diplin, another Slowpoke, this time in reverse form, a Larvitar. And finally, we have another full art trainer, this time a Brassius full art trainer. So yeah, my wife is definitely getting very close to having the same amount of pulls that I have had in my portion of the video.
I've got 6 more.
6 more packs. So it's very possible that she may end up pulling more hits than me. I will definitely have to look up the value of the teal mask Ogerpon, but it's going to probably be a tie between that one and the Master Ball that I pulled in my portion. So the next pack starts with a Darkness Energy, Miltank, Professor's Research, Aromatisse, Noibat, another Noibat, Festival Grounds, Great Tusk, Carmine, a Slowking Reverse, Houndour, and another full art trainer. My wife is on a roll, guys. Literally back-to-back trainers. This one is a time full art trainer from Prismatic Evolutions. Yeah, she is just on a hot streak right now, pulling full art after full art after full art. So hopefully this luck can continue. With any luck, maybe we'll find an SIR in these last few packs that we have. So the next pack starts with a Fighting Energy, a Lopunny, Friendsin Paldea, Bronzor, Furfrou, Explorer's Guidance, Regigigas, Carmine, a Vaporeon Reverse, that's a pretty cool looking card, Executor, and finally we have a Monkey Dory. I can't seem to get rid of this guy. Can't stop pulling him in reverse hollow form, Pokeball form. Monkey Dory seems to be a pretty, very, very common one in this set.
He's down for monkey business.
Yes, he is. So the next pack starts with a Psychic Energy, a Goldeen, Applin, Sneasel, Hoot Hoot, a Crispin Trainer, Scream Tail, Glass Trumpet, Professor Sada's Vitality, Lopunny Reverse, and finally an Archaludon Hollow. So I believe we are down to 3 packs now. So 3 more chances to pull an SIR or potentially the God Pack that we have not yet pulled on this YouTube channel. So we still have a chance, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more chances. Next pack starts with a Holofoil Psychic Energy and Execute, Larry's Skill, Dunsparce, Goldeen, Janine's Secret Art, Regigigas, Lacey, a Dusclops Reverse. Oh my gosh, we pulled the Flareon SIR. Well, I guess it's official, ladies and gentlemen. My wife has now beat me in terms of hits and in terms of value. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is at least a $300 card right there, if not more. We have pulled the Flareon SIR. And of course, my wife pulls it and not me. But, yep, once again, we have pulled the Flareon SIR out of my wife's portion of this opening.
I think this was a part of the accessory pouch too.
Wow, yeah, I pulled my Vaporeon SIR and an accessory pouch as well. So those accessory pouch boxes definitely have some very good hits in them. So yeah, that is just wow. I'm pretty amazed, guys. Like a Flareon EX SIR. I did just say that we had 3 packs left, and there was always a chance. So now we officially have pulled 2 SIRs on this channel. A Vaporeon SIR and now a Flareon SIR. So that is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and put that right back there.
I win.
And we still have 2 more packs to go. We're not even finished yet. The next pack does start with a Water Energy, a Sneasel, Hoot Hoot, a Black Belt's Training, Professor's Research, Regigigas, a Carmine, Great Tusk. That is a regular Pokeball Vaporeon. Pretty cool.
So pretty.
That is a very pretty card right there. And we have the Professor Turo's Scenario. If only that would have been a Master Ball, but still pretty cool hit. And we also have a Dragapult EX. So this has been a pretty solid opening for sure. And we still have 1 more pack to go. Final pack, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll go ahead and just do a quick summary after this last pack of what I have pulled and what my wife has pulled.
What his wife has beat him by pulling.
Yeah, the wife has won this pack battle. And let me know if you guys would like to see future pack battles between my wife and I, because we can definitely make that happen. Without further ado, the final pack starts with a Darkness Energy, a Larvitar, a Buneary, Professor's Research, a Pinsir, a Kieran Trainer, Screamtail, Janine's Secret Art, and we have another Eeveelution Pokeball, this time a Jolteon. We did just pull the Vaporeon Pokeball, so now we have the Jolteon Pokeball reverse. Pretty cool looking card, if I do say so myself.
So pretty.
Yeah, these Pokeball reverses are really cool looking. Of course, we have the Master Balls too. We have a Friends in Paldea reverse. And the final card in the final pack would be an Eevee EX. So, ladies and gentlemen, I definitely think the winner of this pack battle has to be my wife, because she definitely pulled quite a few hits in her portion. I'm going to hand off the hits to her here in just a second and kind of do a recap, if you will. And then we will quickly just kind of go through my portion, what I have pulled as well. So bear with me here for just a sec as I gather up all these hits. And once again, my wife did pull the Flareon SIR. So this is what my wife has pulled in her portion of the opening. So a Terapagos EX, an Eevee EX, and a Dragapult EX. That would make 3 EX cards. And I believe 3 Pokeball reverses, a Flutter Mane, and 2 Eeveelutions, Jolteon and Vaporeon, both in Pokeball reverse form. And then we also have a couple of full art trainers here. We have a Time trainer, a Brassius full art trainer, Ortega. So 3 full art trainers, a Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. I do believe that would be a hyper rare. And then we have pulled one A-Spec trainer, Scoop Up Cyclone. And finally, we did end up pulling the Flareon EX SIR, which without a doubt is the most expensive card pulled in this video. So I believe my wife has pulled a total of 12 or 13 hits in her portion. So my wife has pulled 12 hits in her portion of the video. And then just real quickly, I will show what I have pulled. Again, not nearly as many hits, but I have pulled five Pokeball cards myself, along with one Master Ball card. So I pulled the Executor Pokeball Reverse, a Great Tusk Pokeball Reverse, a Glass Trumpet Pokeball Reverse, Bidoof Pokeball Reverse, and finally a Hoot Hoot Pokeball Reverse. So 5 Pokeball Reverse cards in my portion of the video. We did pull one Master Ball in my portion of the video. And then one A-Spec trainer there you see. One full art trainer. I'll go ahead and grab that guy real quick. Again, let me know if I say the name wrong. I think it's either Giacomo or Giacomo. Either way, let me know how to pronounce that one. And then also we did pull one EX card. So it looks like I pulled a total of 9 hits, while my wife has pulled a total of 12 hits. And once again, my wife pulled the Flareon SIR. So has to 100% be the best pull in the entire opening. So guys, you know the drill. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed watching. Please consider subscribing if you have not done so already. Let me know what you guys have been pulling, if you've been finding any Prismatic out in the wild now that they are reprinting and restocking. Lots of Prismatic, so get out there and check your stores because I think you will be surprised. Nonetheless, like I said, please subscribe, please like the video, please leave me a comment, and do me a favor, check out my TCG player store as well. The link for that will be in the description of this video. So guys, I will see you soon in a new video. We plan to pick up some more Prismatic Evolutions in the near future, with a GameStop drop coming up later this week. They're going to be restocking Prismatic Evolutions ETBs. So nonetheless, we will be opening that very soon. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.
Together, right by my side, through thick and thin.